It is clear. Now, as we move into Easter Sunday, there is a chance at storms, only 20 to 30%. Not that impressive, but we'll break that down and show you how hot it's going to get for this Easter weekend. All right, let's take a look at the Easter weekend forecast. A sneak peek on Saturday at 94. When you factor in the humidity this weekend, it's going to feel a lot hotter than that. So if you're spending a long amount of time outside both days this weekend, hydrate, bring water with you anywhere you go, and a wind will be moving, but not fast, 10 to 15 miles an hour, maybe gusts up to 20, but a light breeze and a small chance at rain Saturday and Sunday. But look at that, only 20 to 30% chance. We'll break down that coming up in just a little bit. Okay, so current pollen count. Oak has taken another jump. It's very high, over 18,000 on the count. Mold is light at 390. So if you're sneezing, it's likely the oak. 86 was the high today, 59 was the morning low. Both those numbers are slightly above average, and I say that because 58 is actually where we should be this time of year. So only 1 degree above that, but the high was about 6 degrees above the April normal, and the record for this time of year is 95. So it takes you and gives you a good idea of how hot it can get for this time of year. 74 degrees at Stinson, same thing over at the airport, southeast wind at about 17 miles an hour. Here's a look at your Friday. Tomorrow morning, clouds, a few sprinkles here and there, maybe some patchy fog, but it'll be overcast, gray, and gloomy to get your day started. And it looks like the clouds are going to stick with us. It looks like the clouds will be stubborn all day long until about 4, 5, and 6 o'clock, with a break in the sky and high temperatures topping out in the middle 80s. Now look at this. The air is very dry. Dew points are in the 30s and 40s right now, but look towards the southeast, towards the Gulf of Mexico. Green, the humidity starting to work back in. And why this is important? Well, it's going to create, of course, a humid and hot setup for the weekend, but it's also going to help alleviate the fire threat danger for tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. With that being said, the drought is still pretty bad. Exceptional drought south of Hondo, Medina County, towards, let's say, McMullen, LaSalle County, out near Maverick County in the Rio Grande. It's actually worsened. It expanded today with the latest drought report earlier this afternoon. And look at San Antonio. We are still in that severe / extreme drought category, with western half of Bexar County starting to really worsen. So we need rain, and it looks like for the fire danger forecast, with the help of humidity, it's going to stay moderate through Saturday and Sunday, but still, if you can, follow these tips. Do not throw cigarettes out the window. Do not park or drive over tall areas of grass, and do not leave campfires unattended. A lot of folks are going to be out there, camping later on this weekend, so please use caution and just be careful out there. So let's talk about the extended forecast for Friday and Saturday. Most of the severe weather will be in northeast Texas along I-45 and near I-20. Why this is going to be important for our forecast? Well, a lot of the storms that night near Dallas, they may drift farther south around San Antonio Saturday after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It looks like we'll stay dry, but there is that small chance at rain around San Antonio, and we'll have to watch it very closely on radar. So again, really small chance of rain in the forecast. All right, 7 to 8, 92 on Sunday, 84 on Monday, lower 80s Tuesday and Wednesday. Mornings trend warmer through Sunday, and a high of 94 on Saturday. Very hot for this weekend. Drink water and use caution if spending a long amount of time outside through Sunday. Sharon.
Thank you, Ryan.